Hello, and welcome back to Forever Spinning. Another year has ended, we have all survived, hopefully, and with that, we have my favorite projects of the past year. That's right, for this next week, we're going to be going through my favorite EPs, singles, and albums of 2024. I really wanted to make videos talking about my favorite projects from the past decade so far, but with my timing constrictions right now, I don't really see that happening, unfortunately. If I can get around to it, great, but if not, you might want to go follow my Instagram, because I definitely will be making a post on there about that, revealing what those picks are. But whatever, that is going to be for the near future, and for right now, we need to be focusing on my favorite EPs of 2024. But before we get into my top 10 EPs of the year, I do want to go through some honorable mentions, and I'll be revealing them while chugging a beer. Alright, now that is over with, let's get into the actual list itself. Coming in at number 10, we have Profane, Usurpation by KRUELTY. I'll say it right now, this band is unable to miss. This 4-song EP rips, they just keep getting better and better. I desperately need to see them live. I think it is very safe to say that Japanese hardcore is in such good hands with these folks. Listen, I won't lie, it's not my favorite release by them at this point, but I can guarantee that this will please any hardcore or metal fans out there. It's a complete project, I have no skips throughout these 4 songs, they hit hard, they're memorable. Yeah, no, KRUELTY fucking rocks. At the 9 spot, we have the self-titled release by Crush Your Soul. This band's name is on the fucking money because they absolutely crush your soul. It's not reinventing the hardcore wheel, it's honing it and it's perfecting it. It's chunky, groovy, and full of screamable hooks that are hard to forget. This, of course, is thanks to Jay, who is best known for being the frontman of Mindforce, also being the frontman of this project. Mindforce is, without a doubt, one of my favorite hardcore bands of this modern era, so it's really cool to see this side project come to fruition and also kick ass. Crush Your Soul is not only quality, it is killer, and it'll be ringing in your ears for weeks to come. At number 8, I have Best Buds by Red Sun. There weren't a ton of emo EPs that I loved this year, but this one knocks it out of the fucking park. I love the mix of twinkly and heavier riffs that meld together into melodic goodness. There are so many quotable moments from this EP, but none stand out more than the song Faker What Was That, especially with the line, "But counting calories gets harder after 15 Miller Lights." Replace Miller Lights with Yinglings and yeah, I'm right there, my friend. Also to say that any emo or even pop punk fan should be getting into Red Sun because I foresee them blowing up in the near future. Coming in at number 7, I have Salvation Ends by Divine Right. For somebody who is clearly not straight edge, I'm a huge sucker for edge music. Salvation Ends is banger after banger, there is simply no letting up. The track The X Has Yet to Fade is one of the best straight edge songs that I've heard in so damn long. Again, this is really good hardcore that will get the blood pumping. I really do hope that we're going to be hearing more from this band in the near future because, yeah, I've been listening to this a ton. Also, I need to say that this cover art is hard as fuck. Then, taking the 6th spot, we have Connla's Well by Maruja. Admittedly, I have moved further and further away from the post-punk scene over the past couple of years, but goddamn, this record is something else. I see a lot of people talking about Maruja, and you know what? I get the hype completely. This is just some excellent emotional songwriting that is as sound as any other band in this sonic realm. It's such a full and exciting listen every time. The vocals are outstanding, the horns are always a welcomed addition. Yeah, no, I need a full length from them pronto. And I'm pretty sure they just signed to Music for Nations under Sony and announced they will be recording their debut LP soon, so yeah, hell yeah. Cracking into the top 5, we have Prelude to Extinction by Final Resting Place. It is unreal how hard and heavy this project is. Literally within seconds, you are having your eardrums destroyed. The sound design is all-encompassing too. There is simply no escaping this sonic terror. It'll tear your damn face off and wear it as a mask just to mock you. You know me, I love riffs, and the riffs on here are so damn good, but it's the drums in particular that are to fucking die for. If you have a hankering to have your head caved in by some excellent hardcore, then give this one a shot. At number 4, I have Dormant Horror by Torture Hammer. This is just straight unrelenting riffs for 4 songs songs in just about 10 minutes. It features members of Spy and some other Bay Area hardcore bands. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've listened to this throughout the year. They're not like the greatest hardcore or death metal songs that I've ever heard, but I'll be damned if I don't bump these tunes as loud as I possibly can whenever I get the opportunity to. It's kind of crazy that I haven't seen too much end of year hype about this EP, but hey, whatever, that's just more for me to enjoy. I would love a full-length LP from Torture Hammer in the near future, so hopefully that's gonna happen. Breaking into my top 3, I have The Death and Birth of an Angel by Falling with Scissors. This is such a sick metalcore project. It takes cybercore to the next level, and it sounds fucking insane. I love the mixing and production. It is so in your face while still being nuanced and complex. It's not overwhelming with the electronic elements, which I will admit is something that I personally struggle with some other bands in this subgenre, so this is a perfect medium for me, especially when they let go of the overt noise and opt for some more spacier ambient sections. A lot of EPs that I've mentioned here are not for the faint of heart, and somehow I feel that this holds most true for The Death and Birth of an Angel. However, if you find yourself loving chaotic music, then this is definitely something that you'll dig. My runner-up for EP of the year is SLAMTONA 500 by Restrictor Plate. Listen, at first I fell in love with this project because of its name and its cover art, but it goes so much deeper than that. Once you get into this EP, you are getting smacked around like a motherfucker. It's heavy as all hell, with riffs and grooves out the goddamn wazoo. This is bitchin' slam and death metal. It's hardcore that will beat your ass from now for the rest of eternity. When I was writing this script, I went to their Bandcamp and was reading their bio, and I saw that they're self-proclaimed NASCOR, and that is just fucking awesome. I want to be ripping this EP while making 1,000 left-hand turns and going 200 miles an hour, just hell yeah. And finally, the crowning jewel, my favorite EP of 2024. We have ourselves Dime by Dime. In general, this is one of the best projects of 2024 as far as I'm concerned. I am completely obsessed with this EP. It's catchy, bumpin' post-hardcore with instantly quotable hooks and headbanging riffs. I feel like I've said this a million times before, but if you like the band Title Fight, then you are absolutely going to fall in love with this project. There is not a bad song to be found. This band has the juice and it is undeniable. I am dying to see this band live at some point. I'm really hoping that they will do an East Coast tour soon. I really do mean it when I say that this band is going to blow up with their next project, hopefully a full-length LP, so don't sleep on them now, go get into Dime. And yeah, that is going to do it. Those are my 10 favorite EPs of 2024. I thank you all for watching and really appreciate if you made it this far into the video. Rest assured, I will be having 2 more videos coming out this week with my 25 favorite songs of the year and my 50 favorite albums of 2024. The best way to know when these new videos drop is by subscribing to Forever Spinning. Not only will you be the first to know when those 2 videos drop, you'll also know when I drop other series such as So You're Interested In or Re-Ranked. And by subscribing, you also help me out. I recently hit 4,000 subscribers. I'm very thankful and still can't even believe that I hit that point, so thank you all very much for that. I also invite you to join the official Forever Spinning Discord server. I'll have a link to that in the description box below. Throughout this past year, I've recommended many of these projects in that exact Discord, so if you want to be the first to get into those types of bands or EPs or albums, whatever it is, join the Discord and you'll be in the know. But that is going to do it for this video. Outside of my usual reminder for you to go out and support your local record store if you were able to, along with the local artists in your area, and well, till I see you next time, happy listening.